Hello everyone, this is Red with Red Dragon Leo, and today is Thursday, October the 21st. Looks like I was a little bit off on my forecast yesterday. Looks like they fooled me and went and got a little bit more overbought than what I thought. You're looking on the 60-minute from yesterday. I thought that they would roll over right here in the morning and roll down, and that did not happen. Instead, when I was telling you yesterday, it looked like that they went up here, back tested this trend line, and were rolling over, and all the charts were rolling over. But that just goes to show you that, you know, charts can get more overbought than you think that they can. They really didn't have any reason to run up other than the pattern, other than the simple pattern of this being a bull flag. I mentioned that yesterday, but I gave that low odds. I really did. I thought it was low odds because I didn't think the daily chart was going to support it. And I still don't think it was. I mean, you know, to me, this was just manipulation, just a stop sweep. They just cleared out overhead stops here is basically what they did. They went up here and just cleaned house over top. And so, you know, they fulfilled this bull flag. They went up, sideways consolidation, and at this point it rolled over just a little bit to the close. And so I thought that because the 30 was rolling over, the 60 was rolling over, and the 15 was rolling over, I thought, well, you know, and with no support from the daily, that they were going to go down. But you know, this is sometimes what happens. So, you know, they can stay overbought or be more overbought than you think. So the charts do not always work. But one of the things that I did overlook was at the same time that this happened, that the market went up and put in a bull flag, the dollar had done the opposite and went down and put in a bear flag. I don't have a chart for that, but basically there was just the opposite of this. Basically, this move from here to here, it was the opposite for the dollar. It was down, sideways consolidation, meaning the bear flag. But what stood out about it was it went down and went a bear flag, and it was just a hair away from dropping down and filling a gap from the previous day. And usually speaking, they fill that gap. And just like they did here on this move up, where you go up and sideways consolidation, if you look over here to the left, you can see that that was a gap down right there, and it was filled here on the SPY. So the move up filled the gap, plus did the back test. So it should have, this should have been a failed bear flag or bull flag on this. But that UUP had just the opposite. Again, it had a down sideways consolidation, but its sideways consolidation did not fill the gap from this day right here. So it filled in the morning. When basically when we shot up here and did this, they tanked the UUP, the dollar, or the DXY, whichever one you're looking at. And they tanked it, and so it filled the gap. Once it filled the gap, of course, it found support and turned and went back down, and the market finally rolled over. It finally got overbought here. So where I thought it was going to roll over here, it just kept getting more and more overbought. I really didn't think it was going to get that high, but again, you just never know. You know, if it was simply a matter of reading these charts and you were always right on it, then shoot, I'd be rich. But you know, it's tough to do. So anyway, so basically what happened there was we were about here on the 15-minute chart heading down, and it did a quick reversal, went up here, put in a lower histogram tower on the 15, and then it rolled over and went down hard. So once that 60 had went up and got overbought, and the 15 had got overbought, and the 30 had got overbought, and the 5 had got overbought, that was all right here in this particular area right here. So this bull flag that it made did fail, and then it sold off hard the rest of the day until it bottomed out here on the 15. And as you can see today, the rally that we went up. By the way, there was a fake print at 117.20 that I had posted on the blog, and we come really close to fulfilling that. I don't know what the exact level was. I think it was well, as you can see, there's 117. I think it was like 117. 30 or something like that. It was real close. So it doesn't always hit exactly, but so anyway, as you can see, the 15-minute got oversold and is pointing up now into tomorrow. And so when it hit that fake print, that was the telltale sign, or it's pretty close to hitting it. And when you start seeing the bottoming tails and a little bit of churn action, you knew that you were real close to it rolling back up. So you might as well go ahead and exit any shorts at that point, because it's close enough to the fake print, and you're seeing bottoming tails. So and you were down here buried, so there's all kinds of reasons to tell you that was all you was going to get out of the short position for that day. So let's move over and look at the 60. As we can see here, it has rolled back up as well, and I do believe it's going to roll up here and put in a smaller one tomorrow morning. So it's not just based on just the 60, but also the 30. Let's look at the 30-minute one right here. See the 30? It is it buried itself here also around that same time period. And the other key was the stochastics was starting to put a hook right then on the 30. So you knew it was getting close. So it was time to exit any shorts. And then, of course, it turned back up. So the 30 is turning back up, looking like it's going to go up tomorrow. So all the signs are that we should go up tomorrow. Plus, we got another POMO day tomorrow in the morning. So the POMO day is again between about 10 and 11, or 10 and about 10 and 11:30 or something like that. So anywhere between about, I don't know, they say 10:15 to 11:30, I believe. So anyway, that money will be injected into the system as the government buys up treasuries, and the money goes into the banks, and then they use it to buy up the stocks. Now, is that right that they do that? Of course not, but that's what they do. They're crooked, they're gangsters. What do you expect? They're in the business of making money and robbing the public, so that's how they do it. Manipulate the market, fool everyone. So anyway, so that money will find its way. That's just the way of the government doing another quantitative easing program. So don't, when they talk about quantitative easing 2, you put another 0 on that, or another 2 zeros on it. It's probably quantitative easing 200, because they've been giving them money every single day. What the heck is that? Every time they have a POMO day, that is a quantitative easing day. Here's some more money, guys. Come on. What a joke that is. So just let's call it for what it is. Quantitative easing part 200. Whatever. Anyway. So I was wrong on this call here, thinking it was going to roll over. And it didn't. It went higher than I expected. But it did finally roll over. And it finally went down to that fake print or approximately that fake print of 117.20. So it was real close to it. And it reversed. So tomorrow, just looking at the charts, we should go up. And we should put in a lower high here on the 30. Same thing on the 60. We should go up here on this one and put in a lower high as well. And same thing here. So, it's going to be a time thing. You kind of expect this to end by about noon or 1 o'clock, maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon, anywhere between noon and maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Because by then, all the POMO money will be gone. And according to George, one of the new guys there on Mr. Top Step, if you guys watched that video, he said the last 2 days that the open interest is really low. That they basically, everybody's closed up their positions, that there's very little open interest left in the options expiration. Which means that the market makers don't have any reason to hold the market up, because they don't have to pay out, because there's not that many people left to pay out. So if there's very low open interest, they don't really have to hold the market up. Now, that doesn't mean that it's going to sell off. It only means that they don't have to hold it up if they don't want to. So if the charts run up here and get overbought, and they are not worried about paying out put holders because there aren't many left, then they might allow the charts to actually work and not manipulate the market and hold it higher so that they can pin it at a certain level so that they don't have to pay out on the puts, the people that are holding puts, because again, there's not many of them left according to George. So if that happens, we get up here and we get overbought again, maybe we go up here and we hit, maybe we take out this right here, bang on that line that's drawn in here. Maybe we just hit a double top, you know. We get up here, do it again. That'll certainly wipe out again any more put holders or any more people that went short. That'll wipe them out again. But maybe they'll allow the market to free fall. And you know, if it does again into the close, it can go down pretty hard again into the close. I don't know how far, but if there's nothing to support it, if the market makers don't have any reason to support it because they're not worried about paying out on the put holders, so they're not worried about manipulating it and pinning it at a certain level, maybe they don't care. I don't know. You know, it's all about money to them. So if they don't have anything to lose on the money end, then maybe they'll allow the charts to work and actually roll over Friday. I say that maybe because the government has their own interest. They don't want a sell-off on a Friday because they want to make sure people go shopping on the weekends and spend their money. And if they see a big sell-off in the market, they might be hesitant to go shopping, to spend their money. So that's a psychological thing there. But same thing here on the 5-minute chart. As you can see, we are running up, putting in a bull flag, and it popped there into the close. It's pointing up. We should definitely go up in the morning throughout all of the morning session, and then after that, I don't know. I only know that I do expect it to go up in the morning, and then into the afternoon. I don't know if they're going to let it fall or not. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. If not, then keep in mind, if they run this thing up and hold it there all day, this thing will get overbought on the 60, it'll be overbought on the 30, it'll be overbought on the 10, 15, 5, it'll be overbought on every single one of them, which means Monday could be a down day. It could be a big down day if all those charts roll over. Maybe Monday opens up flat or something, and tries to make it higher and just can't succeed, and then just starts rolling down hard and being a down day. That doesn't mean it's going to gap down. It only means that it could roll over, Monday as soon as it opens and stuff like that. So that's a possibility. But if you look at something here, one of the things that really stands out to me is this churn up and down, up and down, up and down. This is the makings of a top or a bottom. We did the same thing down here at the bottom. We went down, up, down, up, down, up. Same thing, just wiping people out left and right as they were fighting to figure out, the bulls and bears were fighting it out. At this time, the bears failed and the bulls took off. Well, we're at that point again. Bulls and bears are fighting it out right here. Now, they went up here and did a stop sweep, and they might do another one tomorrow and do a double top here, maybe, and do another stop sweep. But they are fighting it out. So, up, down, up, down. So you got to ask yourself, do you think we're at the top or at the bottom? To me, I think we're at the top. This is clearly losing momentum here. It looks to me like we're dying. We're going down. Same thing here. Look here. When we were down here, look at this. We were down here. We're not down here getting ready to go back up and make a new high. I don't see it. I cannot see us, even with the manipulation. After tomorrow's up day, this just telling me we're going down. We should be going down. We should be breaking this and going down. Same thing like right here. It's telling you should be going up. If you look here and all this chopping and you were going down into it, and then you look here and you were turning up, you were down below 20. Well, look here. You've been up above 80 and you're losing steam. We should be going down. So bottom line is, at tomorrow's high, maybe at noon to 2 o'clock range, when them charts get overbought, I think that's another opportunity to short. That's just my opinion. Do your own thing. But good luck to everyone. I will see you in the chat room.